Jonathan, let me turn to you. Let's go to London and talk to you as the head of sustainability of the IAG Airlines. I know that you've been pioneering a lot of things on alternative fuels and things like that. But with the current crisis, I mean, how have you managed to keep focused, and has the agenda managed to advance, or have things slowed down?
No, thank you, Paul. And as I say, it's great to be with you, and good morning, everybody. And the first thing I want to say is that sustainability is absolutely core to our business at IAG. So we recognise that if we want to grow as a business, we have to address our environmental impacts. Which is why in October 2019, we committed to net zero emissions by 2050. And I'm very happy to say that during 2020, despite the pandemic, we are very happy to have played an active part in further commitments made by industry groups. So in February, there was Sustainable Aviation UK, which is a consortium of the 30 major aviation companies in the UK committed to net zero emissions by 2050. Then in September, the One World Alliance, representing 20% of global aviation, also committed. And then just recently, European aviation, all the sectors again, the airports, manufacturers, air traffic control, and the airlines, through their Destination 2050 roadmap, committed to net zero emissions by 2050. So my understanding, we now have over half of the world's airlines committing to this target. So even despite the pandemic, I think it's great credit to our industry that we remain fully committed to the climate change agenda. And then just more specifically, some things that we did at IAG during 2020. We made 3 sort of additional commitments. We put further investment into our flagship Sustainable Aviation Fuels project with Velocis, which also achieved planning permission for its first site here in the UK. Secondly, we have our second Sustainable Aviation project where we've committed investment with a company called LanzaJet to build a plant in the United States. And then thirdly, we signed a partnership with Zero Avia, which is a hydrogen fuel cell powered aircraft that had their first test, actually, excitingly, last September. So again, despite the pandemic, we remain absolutely committed to the climate change agenda.
Great. Well, thank you, Jonathan.